Yes.
That face. That face. Just that face. Ding dong. Ding dong. That is like pigs and shit. Like we're gonna be as happy as a clam when that guy shows up. I'm just gonna have Laura whack it with her sticks so she can gain more BP. Oh, she's gonna. Well, she's gaining a BP, I guess, so it'll matter. My time has come. It's time to raise hell once again and made all the DPS mains cry. Even the frickin' tanks, we're gonna make them cry. We're gonna make everybody cry. We're gonna make them Maybe you shouldn't have gotten in my way. You shouldn't have been dumb enough to go into the one thing that breaks us best. Melee. Oh, Jesus. Ah! I thought it was safe! I thought it was... Honestly, if I would not be the amazing smart American I am today if I would not listen to other people sometimes. I do sometimes. Not always, but I did. So it's okay. And today I learned that going forward doesn't mean going back on the clock. It means going forward. And maybe I should listen to the farmer that knows what it actually means because the whole daylight savings is for him. Not for me though. I don't care. I'm gonna assume it's 200 hours. Easy. Yes, deleted you mean banned because you kept sacrificing. Dang, Kyle knows what's up. Remember the good old days when fashion only stayed in one place? Literally couldn't get that covered. Damn, that is. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Happy Friday, bruh. I'm happy. I'm excited. It's Friday, so that means stream is uncapped, which means I get to experience Wuthering Waves more later. Oh my god, it's so exciting. You could tell from the way I talk, I am excited. No, memes aside though, like, I'm getting the feeling so far playing the story that we're not gonna really get anything meat and potatoes of what's going on with the world. I feel like all of it is the tutorial. I feel like the point of the story is not to do anything. It's just to teach you all the crazy words that they throw at you. And by the time you actually put that knowledge to use, the game's already over. That is the feeling. I could be wrong. But, like, I feel like we should have been out of, like, the introductory phase by now. And we should, like, start seeing way more plot than we actually are. Because I'm gonna be honest, I noticed quite a few things in the story they could have, like, straight up cut out. And it felt very, what's the word? Over-bloated. It feels like I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of things I noticed that didn't have proper oversight. Down to the way the English direction is with the main characters, down to the bugs, down to, like, clearly there's parts in the story that could have been edited down or completely replaced. Like that academy part, we were there way too long. Way too much longer than necessary, only to learn Bupkis. Near Bupkis. I feel like the amount of time, if we spent little time there, we could have learned what we learned in a shorter time frame. But it feels like it's dragging on having to talk to that red-haired guy. I feel the net code is slow. Wait, what? What does net code mean? I don't know what that is. What's how you doing? Hey, Silver Wolf, congrats on the first. Sorry, I went on like a tangent there. Charles, hey, little brethren, how's it going? Ayo. But, so Wuthering Waves, the story was fine. I don't mind them throwing terms at me, but I feel like there was way... I'm gonna be honest, the NPCs try harder way more than the main cast. Except Scar. I really like Scar. I got to the point where I just met him. I don't know, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I met... Internet? Oh, everything's green on my end, so... there shouldn't be any... There's nothing slow on my end, so you might want to double check on your end. So everything's showing, everything's green and good on my part. But how you doing, Kaya? Hey, happy Friday! So yeah, so far I really like Scar in Wuthering Waves. The only annoying thing is that even when I'm talking to Scar, I'm still getting that whole, we're teaching you about the world bit, and we should be, like, past that by now. Alright, we'll play until Scar's bit. Oh my god, for real, right? For real, right, Tatara? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I really, really hope that... I'm gonna be honest, there's not enough establishing... I mean, I know the monsters coming out of the... whatever you call them, the sound wave areas, I understand they're a threat, but I don't understand the grander threat. All I know is that there's, like, secret people, and now there's this guy Scar, who's another faction. I don't fully understand who's the main threat is supposed to be. All I know is that, I don't know, I feel like there's not a clearly established conflict yet. The things we're looking at, I feel like are supposed to be for the next patch set, and not for this current patch set. And I'm getting the feeling like they're like... You know those video games where they have a crap first entry, but they put all the crazy stuff in the sequel? I don't know what video game does that, but I know quite a few video games that have done it before. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But there's certain games where the first entry is really bad, and it doesn't get good till the end, and then the sequel promises something much better. That is the feeling I get with Wuthering Waves, and I hope that's not the case. I hope I at least get some kind of enjoyable narrative in this current patch set we're in, because I don't care about the future, because I'm probably not going to be a part of that future. I need to know, is it worth investing in now? And so far, the answer is no. I mean, so far. I'm still really early on in the story. That might change later on, but I'm getting the feeling that even though the gameplay is super fun, it is not enough for me to stay. And, for some it may, but honestly, they're gonna leave the moment Genshin gets a new patch. So, I mean, and that's it. How you doing, Kumo? If I see a mech character, I'll come back for now. But I'll just stick with Stariel. Oh no, Stariel is definitely gonna be my mainstay, like, naturally. I don't even... Obviously, I know that Stariel wasn't in danger here. The only game, quote, 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 in danger was Genshin, but even then, not really. People just say they want a Genshin killer just because they're mad at Genshin, but these are the same people who are gonna run back the moment there's new content that makes them excited. I'll treat it like a new patch of Genshin for real, right? You should. So I've been using my new Dan team, and he's been getting so many turns on the cycle, it feels like a follow-up team. That is awesome, and I love it. I am super glad it's working out for you, Kumo. That sounds fun. That genuinely sounds like a really fun way to play. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, where was I? I'm trying to remember, did I clear Folklore Mock already? I think I did. I gotta double check. I think so far my nose has so been deep into PF, it's making me wonder, did I full clear it yet? It's Dan with E2, obviously, with more turns. Oh, you got E2. That'll be me with his next run. I'm at E1 right now. When he releases again, that's gonna be me. How you doing, Dippy? How's it going? How's it going? So we have quite a few things to do today. Obviously, of course, as you guys know, today's Friday, so that means stream is uncapped. Oh, by the way, reminder, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can even like a comment. Leave a comment, leave an emoji. I don't care what they are. I don't know, sparkles, I guess. I don't know. But if you ever miss a stream, or if you don't like watching the Twitch through the Twitch player, my YouTube channel will be available for you to look at it. Maybe one day I'll actually post edited content there. I have the attack ward on him. Attack ward feels nice. Oh yeah, that's what I ended up having. But I was unsure whether the remember, I don't think you were here that day, Kumo. But if you looked in the pinned in our Discord, we did a test between Imaginary Ball and Attack Ball wins. Because before, Spooner and I got into like a debate on which one was better. So we actually did math and tests, and the Attack Orb outperformed the Imaginary Damage Orb. Hey, how's it going? Serrated Shield, what was your name before? Your name... Y'all drive me crazy with these name changes. Bruh, you do not have that name when you were here. You did not have that name here before. I'm in the Discord. I have no idea what that means. What's your name in the Discord so I can yell at you? I have a 243% damage bonus on my team. Hey, nice. That sounds sexy. That's some sexy numbers. Call me Crimson Lord. No, I don't. You changed your name. My memories can only go so far. They're for people who keep their names the same. Not changing it every other which ways and expect me to go, oh, Elfie, don't you remember? No, I don't. Your name does not say Crimson Lord. Your name says House Lord Serrated Shield. That looks nothing like Crimson Lord. Gonna say, don't even. No. Unless the names match, my brain's like, well, this is someone who's frickin' changed their name. Again, probably. It should be Chaos Lord. I'm not talking about looking in Discord, I'm talking about in Twitch right now. Looking at it right now. I'm not gonna look up Crimson Lord and look up the name on Discord. Hell no. You know, first of all, I'm streaming. Number two, you think I'm gonna do all that effort just to double check? Hell no. How do I even know to look up that name? You could be Tatara for all I know, but under a different name in a different account. So if you change your name and I don't remember, don't expect me to remember, because I will treat you like a new person, or I will know you're one of the old people, but I'm gonna lambaste you for making me try to remember. Highest single target damage I've done outside of SU was sexy numbers. I know, I want you to stop bullying. Okay, alright. I gotta make sure the message is sent with my fists. My memory is very poor, and I feel like I have to defend myself because my memory is really bad and you're testing it. I blame Paimon? You know what? I blame Paimon too now. Paimon, stop. Stop making people change their Twitch names because they're afraid of you. And also, you probably banned them from your chat again. Stop it. Don't like it. But alright, Crimson Lord. Alright, I'll try to commit that to memory. It was against the Bug weekly boss. Ooh, it felt extra satisfying, especially against the Bug boss. I am so sure. Alright, Sampo. Let's take a look. Are these all the big ones? Okay, these are all the big ones. Okay. Oh have a question. I remembered seeing Muujin post a video today. Why is there a war between Wuthering Waves and Genshin? Like, does anyone here know, like, briefly what that is supposed to be about? Because I'm like, there was a war? That game? What? How is there... There has to be a fight for there to be a war. And fighting ghosts don't count as war. That count as fighting ghosts. After all, my boss, my Dan, has 5k attack and 243% damage. 90. That is some sexy stats. Congrats. Hopefully I get there one day. I'm going to Disney World. Oh, I'm jealous. I love Disney World. Because people like starting drama for little reason. There is no drama to be found there. Wuthering Waves and Genshin are like... I'm gonna be honest, as much as I rag on it calling it Genshin, it's very much its own thing. There's nothing at all that's gonna ever... Like, for you to fight, that means you feel threatened. And there's nothing threatening there, I'm sorry. Like, what? Like, why are people... Who on what side is fighting whom? Because I don't see a purpose for the fighting. Like, I don't get it. There's no drama in bossing, say. See, Justice knows what's up. I can't job you with Justice. They find the tiniest reason to start things. Something about the play style. Both sides are just... Ah, so both sides are stupid. Never mind, I guess. I changed what I said. Wuthering Waves isn't its own thing. It's still Genshin people who are the same Genshin people who are only playing Wuthering Waves because they're mad at Genshin. And those same people who are fighting so hard for Wuthering Waves are going to immediately quit the moment that purple-haired girl comes in. Or whatever new patch comes in for Genshin. And now they're turncoats, I like to call them. They are frickin' turncoats with no morals. So that war literally means nothing to me, because there is no war. Literally, it's like fighting shadows and ghosts that you only see. There is no war, it's just a crazy person. That's it. Literally nothing to see here. If you wanted to see someone fight themselves, go to New York. At least you get some really sweet food after. Oh my god. One side insults well will launch it over and over, and the other side comes up with funny insults about Genshin. I guess I'm the only one where it's like, if someone insults you, even if it's directed towards you, my brain doesn't connect that they mean me. Even if they call me out directly, I know they're not actually talking about me. So that's why I like just ignore it. It's so easy to ignore. Like, bruh. Like, what? What the what? I don't know. I guess, then again, Genshin play. You don't know what's funny, though? They're both the same shit, just on different sides. And that's funny. I guess it is Genshin, isn't it? But darker and edgier, I suppose. Just look at how they're acting. Because if Wuthering Waves was truly different, the player base wouldn't act the way Genshin does. But nah, that goes to show they're the same, aren't they? If you want prime insults, go to Scotland. True. True. Some of the best wrestlers come from there. That and also Ireland. God, Jesus, Ireland. Alright, so. Let us AFK and the parlor car for a moment before we do the battle one. There's a new web event. And I want to check it out. And I'm excited. Apparently there's a place in Orlando that in its Halloween time, you can run away from... Oh, that sounds cool. Why can't you just AFK in the battle event? Because I like... this is me making a stand that I want my own decoratable parlor car. And this is me protesting, okay? I demand a decoratable parlor car so I can AFK while watching trailers. And if they're not gonna give it to me, then I'm gonna be a nuisance to Pom Pom in the lobby. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so let's pull up the new web event. Alright. So I believe it's when you go into Hoyle Lab, you go here. Okay, Star Rail. We already know that 9% of players would fill it with garbage cans. Perhaps. Ah, here it is. All right, so if you go on Hoyoverse and you scroll down at these tools here, there's a lot of great tools you should use. The check-in bonus, I see you get extra jades by checking in, definitely do this one. But we're gonna go here. Garbage cans or firefly propaganda? Hey, but they choose to do it. Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus, I'm gonna lower that, what the heck? I apologize. I am lowering that, what the frick? Relax. Jesus, Boot Hill, we get it. You're here. Alright, Jesus Christ. Alright, much better. I'm sorry. That scared. If it scared you, imagine how it got me. Alright, so hopefully this is a game. I hope it's a game. What? Hold on. Let me log in. I should be logged in already. I don't know why I asked to log in and you see like all my stuff at the top. Or maybe I go in from the whatchamacallit? Hold on. Oh my god, right? I think I was able. Okay, I logged in. Alright. Alright. It was a bit unhinged when I got an email from Boo Hill offering me a chance to win an iPhone. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, it's actual clicky one! Click and shoot the enemies to score points. The more enemy targets you knock down, the higher your score. If you leave, it'll count as an attempt, so hit everything but the birds. Oh. Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, this is fun, actually. Oops, sorry, birds! Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I can't stand the birds. They're annoying. Oops, it's like... I think I'm just taking it out on the fact that I hate the birds. I'm taking it out on the birds! Oh my god, am I winning? Did I win? Did I win? Was, Boo Hill likes the classics. An iPhone 15 would be just as ancient as a 9mm? Oh my god. How you doing, Bio? Hey, I'm surprised you haven't been around lately. I've been playing Wuthering Waves. Fudge my life, I got nothing. What? What is this, like a Schrodinger's chest? So, and the more challenges I do, the more chests I get? What the heck? So... Oh! I already logged in, so... Oh, you get more attempts by doing missions. Okay, I already checked in at Hoyo Lab. Which you should be doing, by the way. You should be doing this, getting free stuff on the daily. Like, bruh, come on. Like, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Who real homies check in through the app or the website? And you find funny memes. Like this one. Look at this. Look at this. Sunday being playable, Hoyo burns it. Burns it to the ground. Stuff like that. Or this one. This is like one of my favorite comics, actually. Where Ratio goes into the thing, rips the gambler out from the frickin' train. Pretty great. Hey, that's 40 more jades than you have, Buster. And jades are jades. Jades are jades. Also, how you doing, A? So people in my class have succumbed to the brain rot? What do you mean when you say that, if I may ask? So where's my tools? Why am I looking at, like, the... Oh. Get out of here, Genshin, trying to trick me. They've been saying, what's the Sigma? What is that? What the heck? Share battle records image. I already follow the official Star Rail YouTube channel. So that's something I already do. Oh, that's something I have to. Oh, I have to actually post on the Hoyo. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. All right. So I got. Let's try again. Too early to say, but right now I gotta focus on my shooting brain. I gotta shoot. So I gotta channel my inner yeehaw. I gotta yee my ha right now. So give me a moment. I gotta yee my ha. I'm shooting it. I remember not to shoot the frickin' birds. I remember not to shoot the birds. Don't shoot the birds. Don't shoot the bird. Oh, I thought it was a bird. I was gonna be really upset if I shot a bird. No. Nah. Oops. Frick. Stupid bird. I swear to God, most of them, like, purposely got in front of me. Did I win or did I lose? I can't tell if I won or if I lost. We need a Wubbaboo login check-in for the game rewards. You McCreed from Overwatch? Heck yeah, dude! It's hydrate. I can't tell if I, like, oops. Oh well, we're gonna go in and try again. The Charmony gun. Oh my God!
Flying through the desert and your boat gets a flat tire. What should you have in your pockets?
Bribing money, or a gold bar, or a gun. You know, in case you might need to get a brand new car for free. And a crowbar, in case things get a little dicey.
Because ice cream has no bones.
Ah, frickin' ah! I am hitting the birds like it's Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I'm cooking these birds. I'm sorry. Sorry, birds. I secretly meant it, but I'm gonna lie and say, oop. I'm gonna lie and say I secretly didn't mean it. Okay, been sorry, been quiet, been back home on Sunday only. It was an insane week. No worries, you're fine. You only missed when I was gonna play Wuthering Waves and missed all my deep insights. That's all. I still don't know what's the point of this. I keep on getting fudge and nothing, according to Boot Hill. I guess I have to literally just complete this like multiple times, so... Depends what it is. Usually it's not something that's like worth me stopping all of stream to look at, unless it's really good, but generally it's not really good. It has to be something extra exceptional. Or it's related to me somehow. The batch is a chest with the iPhone? I was hoping just for like, I don't know. God. Well then that's as good as nothing. I will when the time comes. And when I'm not needing to focus on clicking and not killing birds. I'm trying to be a good boy and not kill the birds. I'm trying to not kill the birds. I need to not kill the birds. Oh, I thought those were birds. No! I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Oh. I hate it. Okay, this is fine. Go away, birds. Alright. Try again, I guess. Was it an Ophi rant? No, it's not an Ophi rant. It's more like an Ophi analysis. I'll be honest. I am playing in English, and that's nothing against it. If anything, I'm very amused, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of annoyed we spend so much time with Yang Yang. Because the problem is not the delivery of Yang Yang, it's what she reminds me of, and I can't stand it. It's a trope in anime dubs. I thought it was in all, like, normal Japanese animes, but I guess it's only the English that we get this. Where she talks like a pink-haired anime girl all the time. And I'm like, okay, if she had pink hair, I would genuinely respect that. But she doesn't. But we should petition for her to have pink hair. March does not act like a pink-haired anime girl. She does not, and I am very impressed. I honestly forget she has pink hair a lot of the time. Because she don't act like it, because usually pink-haired girls are so boring. They're such, like, personality, they're, like, so, like, barely, like, disinterested in what's going on. Unless you are the main anime protagonist to accidentally trip into their arms for, like, they barely emote. There's this one line in the story that we just got to, right before we met Scar, where you're talking to this little, like, round ghost creature, and she's like, "Watch out!" And I'm like, the frick? Is that when you're shocked? Is that when you're concerned? I can't imagine what you sound like when you're not. Every anime ever. Literally, all animes have that pink-haired girl that just fawns over the main character or talks like this and has no personality other than being the love interest. That's it. It's only apparently the American dubs, which, you know, I only watch the American dub of stuff, so. And someone in chat pointed out to me yesterday that I mostly do watch anime dubs, and that is a big thing you see in anime dubs. Where you see the anime girl talking like this. Oh, you have to be approved real quick. I'm gonna approve you real quick. I'm not gonna look at it for the record. You can post it and I'll look at it after stream. Just let me know where you post it so I can react to it later. You wanna know my favorite anime girl? The one that can crush the MC with her biceps? Oh, you want Zarya. You want a Zarya. I like it. I stand it, in fact. Alright, let me approve you real quick. Alright, there you go. I get that, and that's based. I get it. I get it. I ran out of attempts. Oh. I feel like my thing is so weak. Oh. Oh. Alright. Alright. It wants me to... I guess I don't have to, like, complete this all in one day. This is relatively easy. I just have to, like, complete it, really. But, I love Scar. Scar's great. Now, there's this manga that has a 7-foot tall, girl with very muscular, like, Olympic athlete. Yeah, Zarya. Yeah, literally, hold on. You're literally gonna make me look up Zarya right now? Have you've seen, you play Overwatch, don't you? Like, literally. Like... Yeah, I was gonna say... This... Oh, no. This is what you exactly want. Right here. Oh. Takes me to the website. Gross. I don't want to go to the website. I ain't giving you a hit. I guess I did. This is what you want. Oh, nah. I got the idea. Anime Zarya. That's all I need to know. Nothing unique. Nothing unique. Just literally anime Zarya. Got it. That's all I need to know. You're also talking to someone that watches female wrestling too. Oh. There's this one that recently came to NXT. I know none of you guys know wrestling, but there's this one girl that literally, like, she is so small, but she is so... Her arms, like, don't even lay down completely flat. She's just that muscular. It's wild in how muscular she is. Like, she could bend y'all like pretzels and make you her princess. And you'd have no choice but to just take it. Oh, even the birds. Like, those women, holy gee willikers. I cannot imagine. There's literally no point to this chest. I want jades. I don't want an iPhone. I do not need an iPhone to be happy. I just need something and not seeing fudge written all over my screen over and over and over. My favorite character so far? I don't know who that is. I only just met Scar. Alright, so I guess tomorrow we'll get more stuff. Well, I don't stream tomorrow, but I'll personally get more. I wouldn't mind an iPhone because their tracking is pretty boss, so I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, so that aside, let's go back to Star Rail. Put back on our sound. And now we're gonna go back to the event. Alright. So let us go proceed. What are you talking about? You keep saying you want to show me something. I'm not curious about it because I don't know what that is you're talking about. What are you talking about? What is it? You haven't told me what it is. Literally, it's just a mystery box, and I don't like mystery boxes. They have mystery, and I don't know what it's supposed to be mysterious about. What is it related to? Let's start from there. What is it related to? It's a chick that gives Scar some shit. Oh. Let me get this. I forgot to get my weekly Eileen tokens. Oops. I'm gonna be honest, I'm one of those people that really hates surprises. Like, if you say you have a surprise and keep building it up, I'm gonna literally just get angry and don't want the surprise anymore, because I don't like the build-up. Just give it to me. Like, I'm one of those people where it's like, get it over with, or don't tell me. I don't want unnecessary drumming up excitement. I'm already excited, but at this point, you're taking away the excitement, and now I'm just getting cranky. It's from Wawa, I don't care. I'll be honest, I do not care. I don't like Wuthering Waves like that so far. It's okay. I'm only experiencing it just to see if the story's really bad. And so far, it's not, actually. Yeah, it's like, get on with it! And also, how you doing, Magi? Ay. What is it from Wuthering Waves? What is it? Because I'm gonna bet, if I look at that and it's not worth it, Seal, that's your one and only one you get. I don't think it's worth it, because I'm not really interested in Wuthering Waves like that. I'm really not. Not even in Star Rail. In Star Rail, I will if I look at it later. But not enough to stop everything and look. I'm not one of those people. Not unless I'm really curious or really want to know, but I don't care. Heck yeah. You better be sure. I only interest in Wuthering Waves as a friend, yeah. Yeah. Only as a friend. Alright, so we need ice, physical. Oh! I see what you're putting down. I see you. I see you. I see what you... I kinda wanna try him. I kinda wanna try him. You know what? Yeah, let's try him. If you want free Jade, put Adventurine in there. Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? When is Fu coming? Fu's been here. She's been here. Yeah, she's been here. There's a hidden achievement between Boot Hill and Adventurine. Ooh, thank you. I'll put him in. She's been here. Where have you been? I mean, you said you were away, so, you know, never mind. I guess you kind of answered the question already. Now I'm a dummy. Alright, I'm gonna look at the thing. It better be worth it. If it's not worth it, It better be worth it. Let's see. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not into Wuthering Waves like that, and I don't think I'm going to play beyond this current iteration. So enjoy it now while it lasts, because I'm not. Maybe, like, if there's, like, a majillion patches in, and then there's a lot of content for me to, like, you know, sift through, but, no. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Spooner, if Spooner was here, Spooner, can one of my Woobaboo people look at that and tell me what that is? What is that? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. All I see is adult Zhao humping a rail. That means literally nothing to me. I can hump rails too if I wanted to. And I will, if you dare me. I already missed the 5-star selector because I didn't play at the start, so meh. I played literally days ago. I think earlier this week, and I got the free 5-star selector. See, I was gonna say, yeah, what is that? The stars aren't the only thing. Bazing. Alright, so we got Boot Hill, and I guess naturally Ron May is like the most logical option. Which one do we want to focus on more? We don't care about wind. Okay. Oh yeah. It's a glitch? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, that looks like intended to me. What is that supposed to be again? I say again, what is that? To me, that looks like working as intended. I don't know the difference. It's not like that one funny Genshin. There's this one area in Star Rail where climbing gets really wink wonk. And I don't know where it is in the world, but it is there. And it is funny. But I know that, I only know that because I play Genshin. Or it's very clear on its face that it's funny. Ooh! That's fun. I won't lie, that's fun. Ooh. Okay. Let me just make sure we got proper. How are you doing, Yashigai? If you want to post anything like not related to like specific channels of like games we have, put it in the gaming channel. Definitely don't put it in the Star Rail channel. Holy crap. There's a generic gaming channel, and then there's specifically Genshin or Star Rail. I'd say for memes, put it in Genshin. Because there's nothing going on there in Genshin. Because that's funny. That's how you doing, Yashigai, eh? Alright, so I don't need... I'll just get this one, I guess. Oh, I love the way... Ugh! It's disgusting. 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 How dare you. How dare you. How dare you. I chose Reno on the selector, so my main team is... I can describe my team. That's the one I chose too. And that's the only name. I only know that name because people said her name enough yesterday and it finally clicked in my brain. Then I got Encore from the beginner banner. And then I used Big Boobs Blonde. Not blonde, she's not blonde. Pink hair. Big boob pink hair lady. That's who I use. And I kept getting that one girl that keeps hitting her HP. I hate it. She does not work well with me. I suck with her, and I suck with her bad. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Reset. I don't want any of that. Ugh, hate all this. Alright, well, you insisted on that one, so I'm assuming... Oh. Brina, best healer, Jinyan is limited, and Mortefae. I don't know who Mortefae is. I don't know. Jinyan is, but Verena, all I know is the first part. And the first part is all I care about. That's the most correct sounding thing to me. What's the name of the pink-haired big boob girl? Who's pretty much a who's pretty much a Noelle. Perfect. Gold rose. That won't mean anything. I don't like any of these. You're really insistent on me messing around with that one, huh? You don't know who Encore is? But I do? Bruh. That's actually funny. I'm happy about that. I know something you don't. I like knowing things other people don't. It makes me feel smarter, even though it's not really that's not really something that makes you smart. It just makes me happy. Doesn't even know who Encore is. Shake my head. And you're supposed to be the Wuthering Waves. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I'm the master now. I know all the stuff in Wuthering Waves. Me. 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 But yeah. She's the only 5-star I don't have. Oh Jesus, you've been putting your time and work into the game if she's the only one you don't have. Holy crap. Did he say go home? I stand. Which one am I supposed to use? I think it's gunpowder now. What in the heck does it want from me? You know what? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. The only one complaint I have about her is that I wish they did more takes of her leave me alone line when you're like pretty much berserking. You do your like little berserk passive, or I guess technically active, but it's very annoying. I won't lie. It's very annoying hearing the same exact read over and over, and that's a very core part of her kit, so it's something you're gonna hear all the time. I can picture Fearless Sky voice Fischl and Verena. Oh my god, you know I'd never be able to voice frickin' Fischl. That word count, my guy. That word count would be too much for me. Verena? I don't know, maybe. Maybe, I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest, I know next to like nothing about her personality. So, hey, how's it going, Andre? Happy Friday. Ooh, whoops. I thought I had to reapply the thing I did. Oh, thank you for the 100 biddies! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Like, honestly, I appreciate it. She's very bombastic and word-heavy, too. She is? Oh, God. I don't want it. I don't want it, then. Oops. I guess I played that one wrong. Not bad. Ugh. Love his ult every single time. She's a yapper but enthusiastic one and kind of a brat. I stan. I super stan, in fact. Okay. I really like the roulette one. That one looks super fun. Oh, if I haven't heard back from Discord, I'm focusing on this one. I have right now. Oh yeah! Yeah, you definitely can. I would say go into the about though, so you'll be able to get a more accurate link. I don't know why. Every time I try to put it in the bot, it's just like me. It's literally memeing on me. It is memeing on me super hard. I love it when they speak English. I don't know. It makes me so happy. I'd say more sassy, smug foo. Ooh, I stand that. I like that. Yeah, let me know when you join it, Andre, and I shall approve you. Okay. You see, the only other pinker girl is Takui. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Her playstyle, I quickly kill her faster than she kills the people. Now, granted, that is what we call a me problem. But at the same time, I am too bad at playing her. I cannot handle it. Alright. Do I have the full weapon of that? I do. I would honestly rather build up this one. But yeah, go into the about and you'll get the, whatchamacallit. It should... No, I say go to the about one. That one's expired. Every time I update it, it's like, nah, we're gonna expire now. Why? If it works, I hope it works, but... Literally every time I try to update, it's like a chore. It's like, bruh, just... It doesn't change. Like, why? Like, why you do these? You know what I mean? Oh, it worked? Oh, y'all be trolling. I apologize, then, Andre. People making me look like a fool in these streets. Making me look like a fool in these streets. Thinking stuff don't work when it do. Yeah, trolls. Y'all trolling me. Y'all make me look like an idiot in front of Andre. I'm hyped for all 3 upcoming banners. I don't know what any of those words mean, but I am excited for you. Also, how you doing, Rimuru? Hey. Hold on, let me... Okay. Did something happen? Just like the terms they throw at me, none of those words make sense to me, but I'm happy for you. Like, actually. They won't mean anything to me. But yeah. There you go. I am kind of shocked at the lack of those. Alright, let me approve you real quick. Alrighty. There you go, you should see everything now. That is the one thing I am kind of really shocked about, is that they don't have as many waifus. It's kind of weird. That's really weird for me. Not that I need waifus, I don't care, but like, I don't know. I feel like with gacha games, like, I do appreciate the daddies, but like, I feel like you should also definitely be... China likes its men a lot, I feel. I suppose, but... I'm more looking at it like we're looking at, like, I don't know. When I think of the way China really feels, I think of Honkai, where it's clear they only want a wee means, at least when it comes to gacha players. Maybe ever since Star Rail, they opened up a door, and that door screams husbandos, and they see the success of it, so they say, oh, if we mostly focus on husbandos, that'll lead, and it's like, well, not really. It's more like a column A, column B situation. You can't just only have... You can't only just have waifus without the husbandos. Like, you need both. You genuinely do need both, and if you try to go with one without the other, no. At least on this account, I have cat ears. That's an A+ at least. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Yeah, no one really wowed me, Wabubues, and again, no one really did an HSR. I'm gonna be honest, I was impressed enough. I enjoyed all the... I'm gonna be honest, I was in the exact same boat until Imbiber Lune came out, and then And then Adventurine came out, and then I'm like, okay, this is what I want. I am happy now. This is my life now. I am very content with this. Is it a spotlight mob? Nah, that's coming from the whatchamacallit. Hey, we're getting rated too, and thank you for the follow. Ash! Oh my gosh, grab burp. Finally, we got all or nothing. What the heck? Also, what the heck? I was gonna say, that took a while. Come on, streamer bot person. Even though it's not a person, that's a bot. What's with the delay? Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Oh, I probably should be sometimes, huh? Hey, how's it going? I'm Ophelia Sky. I do whatever I want. And right now, I need to treat Boot Heel better. I gotta, like, actually E. Oh, is that the achievement? But hey, let me just do a shout out in a moment. Ooh. Ooh. I felt that one. I felt that one. I am so sorry. That was me with Robin. I lost my 50-50 to Bronya, which honestly, that's the best case scenario, but I'm still not happy about it. Well, now I got Robin, but you know. That's after getting sugar daddy money to try to get her and her weapon. Which now I do, so yeah. In English, they each try to pick the tab. But yeah, I'm Ophelia Sky, do whatever I want, and if you need to go, I understand. Right now we're just doing the event, and then we're gonna be playing Wuthering Waves to see if the story's caca-pee-pee. And it's too early to say, but my early impressions are, please, can we get to the story? Can we get to the story? Can we get to the story? This feels like an overly expository tutorial. So that is my opinion so far. That's my opinion so far. Sugar Daddy? I'll literally take any 5-star with Japard. Nah! Yanqing! It gets worse than... I'm gonna be honest, at least Japard has some use. Even Bailu has some use. Japard has use. Yanqing? Nuh-uh, that's how you know you... That's how you know you hit rock bottom. Because that's a dead DPS you're never using. Maybe one day you need to have like 2 shields on a team and boom. Japard will be there if you don't have another shielder. But, yeah, no, that's not happening. Hello, the sugar daddy with the accent gives you a giggle. It's because New Jersey comes out a little bit. I can't help it. I'm from where I'm from. It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm gonna shoot Bronya a lot. But yeah, so I mostly play Honkai Star Rail, though I do like to play other things sometimes. What are those other things sometimes? Other things sometimes. Don't ask me questions, I'll just get popped in the mouth. That's how one gets a fat lip. But yeah, if anyone needs to go, I understand. If not, a stream will be uncapped, so I'm gonna be streaming for longer today. So we're gonna get quite a bit of Wuthering Waves story in, and I can't wait to be able to experience story. And by experience story, I mean experience story. And not be just exposited with I don't want to learn terms, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like the whole story is just learning the thesaurus. No. You know in what is it, Lord of the Rings? Where you learn about the footnotes. I don't want that to be footnotes the game. I want to play game. I don't want to play footnotes the game. Yeah, I'll go get some food. Yeah, definitely go. Raiden, go. I understand. No worries here. Don't worry. I got this. I got this. Oh, how's Space Cowboy? He's fun, but I'm using the trial one, so I think he's fun. But that's something I already knew going in. That's why I was willing to actually, you know, like, try and play him in the trial. I was like, you know what, yeah. I was gonna use Clara, but I was like, nah, let's give Space Cowboy a try. Let's give him a chance. I think he deserves the chance, and I'm glad I did. He's fantastic.
I like him and I have no complaints. I got him E0 S1 because he's busy a walking steel ball runner. What? Can you reword that again? Mr. King? Can you reword that? I'm so sorry. When I read them, I'm like, what in the world kind of... What in the English is a second language is that? Can you rephrase? You're on mobile? Oh my god, you just reminded me. Speaking of mobile, oh my god. I don't like the update. Mobile update for Twitch, it's so weird. I'm gonna be honest though. Oh, this reminds me. Let me tell you guys a funny but also really sad story. It's actually it's not really that sad. It's more like overall like depressing in the context of things. So there was this. Oh, thank you. Charge your phones, people. This one is charged good. So remind me a little bit later. The man reminds me of Gyro from Steel Ball. I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is, so that went over my head. Apologies if I don't know your reference. Oh, Name of JoJo Part 7. I only watched the only JoJo I've watched is up to the first arc, because after that I got really confused why there was a time jump and why we're not sticking to the same JoJo. So that's more me not really fully understanding before I went in. I like Dio though. I don't like that. It's really weird. That's something that a lot of people don't tell you. That's something that you have to like learn when you try to watch it, and then you wonder why stuff's so different. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, you always learn that after the fact. The only thing I like about JoJo is Dio. I stan Dio. He is such a hater. I love the fact that he just hates this one man. I still say for no reason. I don't care if he represents everything he doesn't have. He didn't do nothing. If he like acted like the rich people he despises, then maybe. But he literally didn't do anything. He's just a dick. Like, what more is there to say? Like literally, like it's funny. Like there's some people who will be mean for no reason. And you know what? That's okay. But like, usually in animes, they try to justify it. I don't see a justification here. I just see hate. Hate. But I like it. It's really funny. Honestly, Sue, the author whose initial work got compared to Fist of the North Star. Oh, is that why he did that? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, well I get that now. Alright. I guess. I don't know. I guess this one so I can break at least. But okay, I get that. It's still one of those animes that people... The only thing you hear about JoJo is the meme. The meme. The song meme. Or you just hear people saying it's good. But you're never explained why. Just that it's good. And learning the finers. It's like... See, that's the reason why I don't like it when people are like, oh, you'll like this anime, you'll like this... No. They don't think you like it. They just want you to watch it because they like it. And that's why I'm gonna be honest, this is a lot of anime people. Who they only think it's good because they think it's good. No, I'm calling them out for what it is. If you feel called out, good, feel called out. If you don't feel called out, then it's not you. But yeah, but for real, that's why I usually ignore people when they say, oh, you should watch this anime. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure gonna watch it. Goes and watch Has Been Hotel for the millionth time in a row. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Why are everyone aggroing on freaking Boot Hill? The frick? I'm watching. I'm not watching Has Been Hotel for the millionth time, which I really like and obsessed with. Not me. I would never do that. Yeah, the thing is that doesn't even slightly register on my radar. It's hard to explain because JoJo is kind of its own thing and it's hard to compare. True, it is hard to compare. It is very unique and I like that. But people don't tell you that going in. They just say it's good. Well, that's fine and dandy. But that doesn't mean anything to me. You know what else is good? The Room. But it's not good in the reason you think it is. Well, everyone knows The Room by this point. I would say The Room is so good it's bad, but I'm not gonna say it's good and then just leave it at that. You gotta explain. You gotta explain why. Because it is definitely different. Different is definitely the word to describe that. Oh, I forgot to eat. Oh my god, I'm playing so cocky, I should eat. Oops. Hey, thank you for the sub, Theo. Hey, based incorrect. Thank you. But, I don't know. I can understand how JoJo is good. It's just that it's not really for me. Because I don't like the generational aspect. It's cool seeing JoJo in different, like, what do you call it? Like, times? Like, times of history, I suppose. But I'd rather just stick to one time. I'd rather stick to one setting. Or a few couple settings. And stick to, like, the one timeline. It's just easier on my brain. Shisha, mobile gets hard. Yeah! Oh yeah, so I was gonna talk about that. I got off on a tangent. So I don't like the way the new mobile looks. It is really, really ugly. I do not like... If you want to look like TikTok, stay on TikTok. You're not TikTok. Please stop trying to be TikTok. And that's how I feel about that. I don't like it that it's trying to be TikTok. And you know what's really funny? Is that I thought it was broken. And I'm gonna tell you why I thought it was broken. The reason why I thought it was broken is because there's this one streamer. Hey, how you doing, Joe? Hey, there's this one streamer I used to watch. Oh yeah, back to my sad story. So there's this one streamer, he was like, when I watched him, he was like on the rise. He was like very popular. Like currently, he is he has like 15K followers. Now, what do you expect from someone? Like when you guys think of like a Twitch channel that has 15,000 and a half followers, you expect really meaty numbers, right? Well, I'm not gonna say who it is, obviously, but the reason why I personally stopped watching him is because he would genuinely get like super toxic. And I mean, like, that's a lot coming from me. Like, I understand toxicity, like, I understand, like, people can have their moments, but he was spiraling to the point where, like, it was very clear this individual was, like, mentally not okay. Before, he didn't start out that way when I was watching him almost daily. But there was a certain point where he got very... And this was during when Overwatch was really big. So when he would play ranked on stream, like, every loss that every time his SR went down, and oh, this is again during the time where you actually saw your SR go down on screen, you could feel the toxicity through the screen. And it got really depressing. Like super duper depressing. And there was a point where he would even lash out at chat. Like, it got very sad. Like, I know some people, because they're soft, will call me toxic. I don't care. I don't care. I know I'm not. They can call whatever. They can call a tree a fish. I don't care. I know what the truth is. But, like, he was genuinely, like, like, when you see actual toxicity, you know exactly what it looks like. And that is what he was. And it was very depressing to see because I really wanted him. Oh. Oh, did I not get all the... Oh. Wait, which one did I not get? Oh. I did get all of it. I just didn't click all... I thought I missed one. I'm like, how did I get 40,000 but not 20,000? What the heck? But, I was literally gonna, like, be upset. But, people are sensitive about their virtual dick size in video games. No, I mean, people can react however they want. I'm not slamming him for that. It's just that he lets it radiate through his stream, and people don't like to see that. I mean, some people might, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. And it was really depressing. So there was a certain point where I think he lashed out at a chatter or something like that. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching anymore. It was very depressing because he was pulling in some decent numbers. So I stopped watching him. And not that long after I just stopped watching him. I still follow him though, but I stopped watching him. And he would stream at like you can already tell that he's not okay because he streams at like crazy hours at night. Now I know he's in the US, so I know it's crazy hours for him. And usually people who have messed up sleeping schedules are not mentally okay. They are genuine. Now, not all. Some people can be vampires and they're perfectly fine with it, but a lot of times that really is draining on your mental, and it showed on him. It showed on him. It showed on him, and it was sad. There was to the point he would get so upset. He used to face cam all the time, but when he gets upset, he turns off the face cam. Every time I look at his streams, they're late at night and there's never face cam on. And it would usually be him playing like a ton of copyrighted music. And he would he would literally sit there and have dead air. And you want to know another reason why he's also not okay? He's playing League. And we all know if you're playing League at the dead of the middle of the night or really early in the morning, those are signs that you need help. Like, you genuinely need help. You need someone to reach out to you and make sure you're okay. Because no actual, like, mentally sane and okay person is playing League of Legends on a weekday in the middle of the morning or the middle of the night. Hey, how's it going? What's your take on Wuthering Waves? I'm gonna say too early to say. League is a sign of calling for help for real. Especially playing League in the middle of the morning. Or like really early in the morning. Like we're talking about the sun isn't up yet and you're still streaming. Like what the heck? Welcome back home, Yuki. But let's gamble for a little bit with my Eileen tokens while we chat. Because before we go into Wuthering Waves, I wanna tell you guys this story. So, he was really good. I liked him a lot. He was showing a lot of face cam. But unfortunately, he let himself get so bogged down with toxicity, not only from himself, but also from his games and the choice of games he plays. It's too bad. It got really bad. I just deleted it when the Vanguard update came out. What's up with that? Like, could someone tell me what's going on with Vanguard? Like, I remembered hearing something about that, but I didn't fully understand what it was about. Oh, shut up, Vicky. But yeah, so when I forgot, so, okay, so, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead, like 20 million different places. Let me just continue on with my story. So anyway, when I would see him stream, I'm gonna be honest, there's plenty of times where it's literally just black screen. Because I know how you guys, so Tatara, you especially, you made fun of me yesterday, where I had a black screen because Wuthering Waves decided to act all weird on Epic. Oh, thank you for the gifted, Andre. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Believe in me. Anyway, so yeah. Well, it was just spyware that monitors what you do on your computer outside of the game. And I don't want to know how deep that anal plug is. Aw, Kev's not here. I wanted to bully him. I know he's been very busy lately, so I assume he's probably getting much needed rest from his IRL job. You're not in uniform? Aw, Andre. Based and correct. And valid. But anyway, so, there would be a lot of dead air. There would be a lot of screen being black, and him just playing straight up copyright songs. At the time I play, or not time I play, the time I watched, it'd be a lot of Billie Eilish. And you can tell from his voice that he is not interested in streaming. He's one of those people that doesn't know that if you're not okay, you should not be streaming. Like I don't even think he makes money because the views he pulled are like about the same as mine. They're about the same as mine when I was watching him. And when I look at his streams, or at least see him in the following, he barely musters 5 or 3. I'm not shaming him, but he has like 15k followers. You should statistically have at least some more, and he streams like every day. So it's not only me who caught on to how bad and downhill he went, and how clearly not okay he is, and how uncomfortable it makes it for people to watch. It's bad. And it's so much so that people are not watching. And that makes me really sad. Like, I'll never, ever, ever knock people for, oh yeah, oops, I forgot to give Waffles a shout out. So bad. I will never, like, you know, compare numbers, because that's not how we do things here, but, like, the fact that he was doing, like, he was way better before, and him, like, being in such a negative place, he is self-sabotaging, and it shows. Hey, I'm here to lurk, drop a few cupcakes and subs here and there. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you completely. Sorry. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I completely forgot. No worries, you're fine. I told myself I'd do it, and then I got distracted with storytelling. Anyway, so when I saw that, the reason why I bring up that streamer, and I thought the Twitch thing is broken, is because, it was like in the morning, early in the morning. Usually I check my numbers to see how I did, how can I improve. And when it brought me to the feed, it was just a black screen. And I was like, what? Why is there just this giant black screen here? Like, isn't there, like, stuff supposed to be playing? Is the Twitch app broken? No, it's not the Twitch app broken. It's that one really sad streamer that I used to watch that's, like, doom streaming at, like, early in the morning. So, for real, like, bruh, it was so bad. He was quiet. He was quiet and there was nothing on the screen, and it made me think my Twitch app was broken. Because when I scrolled, then I saw actual streamers doing actual stuff and speaking and doing stuff. So when I scrolled back, it's like, oh, my Twitch app is fine. It's just, there's literally no content happening. I'm gonna be honest though. Ever since I started streaming, there's one thing I can't stand in other people's stuff. I don't hear it or see it often, but when I hear it or see it, it really drives me crazy. Dead air. I don't, unless there's something like, you know, like a video game in the background to cut the noise. But there's certain streamers, or YouTube creators even, that like have dead air in their streams or videos, and I'm like, why is this left here? Because it's awkward, because it makes you think like your internet died, or you accidentally paused the video. And it's like, I can't stand that. So that's why I constantly talk, because, well, one, I have a lot of things to say, but also, two, like, to be a good background, like, I love being a second tab stream. I don't mind. If you want voices constantly going in the background, that'll be me constantly talking. Or I might be watching something where there's stuff going on where there's already talking. Either way, there's talking constantly happening. So there's not gonna be a moment where I'll just be like this. Like, literally, like, I'm gonna pretend that I'm that one streamer. This is literally him. Actually, no, not even. Actually, no, I'm doing it way too much better. Look, we're gonna pretend we're watching that, whatchamacallit. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, I gotta find it. I'll go see. Sorry, there's a loud party happening downstairs, so I'm like, oh. Hate it. If you hear, like, random Spanish yeehaws, that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the experience of this other streamer that I watch, okay? Literally, this is it. This is that streamer's content. It's sad, but I can't stop laughing. No, it is very no, you wanna know? I feel bad making fun of him, but you guys have to understand it's really absurd. So this is him. Yeah, so, just gonna do this. Okay. Let's go here, I guess. You should see me and well, the random whoops in the background kind of ruin it, but you get the idea. you get the idea. Let me just... Oh god, now I gotta like turn it all on, back on again. Alright, so yeah, it was very depressing. Like, watching him depresses me. Especially when he's playing League. Because that gives me an extra layer of depression I didn't know I was hit with. So yeah, it is very sad, but it is very funny at the same time. So that's why I thought the Twitch app was broken. But no, it's not broken. I'm just watching that only one person that was awake really early enough playing League of Legends. It's sad because I sometimes watch some of the streams that have small online, and there's literally everything like you showed. No, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all if that's all you do. I am not shaming people who never put no avatar or not show their face on the screen. Or even not even speak. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that he used to be super into face cam and super talkative and super doing everything when shit was good. But now when stuff is bad, he doesn't do that anymore. He only does that stuff with the higher view count. The more higher the view count is, the more effort is put in. If he has 1 to 3 viewers, he does nothing. I think you should put in the same effort at 2 viewers or 0 viewers that you should have at like 1,000 or even 50 or 20 or whatever. You should put in the same effort. Oh, not change it just because your numbers are a certain way. I want to get an avatar I was playing. Heck yeah, definitely. Whenever you have a chance, do it. Even if it's just going to be a weekend thing or like just an hour thing, do it. That's the biggest thing stopping you. I always suggest if you want to think of doing something, hey, if you need to hear someone say do it, believe in your dreams, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it. I believe in you and you'll do great. Also, another place for me to advertise my stream. Hey. I wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean. You know, rising tides and ships and all that. He's saving his energy? Yeah, he's saving his energy because it's like 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning, he's streaming he's doom streaming League of Legends. But yeah, so I still follow him and I still check out his streams from time to time. Just to like make sure, you know, just to see if things have improved. I think I chatted in his stream one time after I started streaming. And it was when things were good, so he was much more active and but alas, that didn't stay because, you know, he had lower numbers and he wasn't giving the same energy. It works the other way too. When the streamer is silent or responds very sluggishly, you don't even know what to send either. Yeah! Like, it's not... I'm gonna be honest. No, Kev. I'm talking about a streamer. I'm not gonna say who they are. I'll let Iki know because, you know, he's my boyfriend and he won't say who it is. But, I want to tell people why I thought my Twitch app was broken. Because I genuinely thought it was broken, but now it was just someone streaming, in my eyes, just very sad. I feel very depressed. Just looking at his streams, and I'm not one to shame another stream. You run your stream how you want, but there's a certain point where it's like, bruh, like, it's really, you're depressing me. Like, you're taking away my energy. I'm watching. Like, what is it? Mom, baby, don't be like that. But yeah, hopefully you're doing great, Kev. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. I'll get used to the changes in the Twitch app, but it is very weird. It is very, very weird. No sugar. Wait, what am I doing? I thought we're gonna go play Wuthering Waves now. All right, so I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna play some ads, turn on pre-rolls. We're gonna play some Wuthering Waves. Hey yo. We just got to the part where we met Scar. And my basic overview is this. I understand why people don't like all the terms being thrown at them. As someone who's played Final Fantasy XIV games and am so used to random foreign terms being thrown at me that I know they're part of the world vernacular, and I know over playing the game I'll learn what they are. But for the good portion of the game, I'm going to be confused. And probably not till late towards the end I'll understand what all these words mean. I don't mind that so much. My big problem is, which by the way, we're playing in English, by the way. My only big problem is that there's a certain point where the characters get really heavy with the vernacular, and then they stop, and then we go into the story now. Whereas in Wuthering Waves, it feels like I'm constantly learning new things, and I feel like we should be past the point. Maybe the Scar part is going to be the last part. We're going to hear about more new terms, but I don't want to hear any new terms. I want to learn more things about the world now and learn about how they interconnect and work with each other without new terms. Because you know, like those old PBS shows where they teach us new words. I want to stop watching that and actually see story. I want no more education on resonant waves. I don't want to hear anything else about echoes and flim flam boingoingos anymore. Because honestly, all the words they're saying is the equivalent of you saying scoobalooby shabalee. That's literally all it sounds like to me. We have to go to the Shkumaladi because the Fufultu is going poorly. Like literally, that's literally Wuthering Waves in a nutshell. Just throwing words at me, nonsense words at me that I know will make sense in time because I keep hearing it over and over. Though, I will say, Wuthering Waves is a big color rabbit, a schmerp for real. I love the shabbily for real. What's the question? Also, I'm gonna be real. The NPCs overact, and most of the English people that I've ran into so far either act okay or a yang. I'm gonna be honest, why do the NPCs try too hard? They try way too hard, especially in the English dub, and I'm like, bruh, I'm getting more from you than I've gotten from Yang since I got here. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about the number one thing I actually really don't like. Why are we called Rover? I hate that name. That's a dog's name. And Yang's like, Rover? Oh no, Rover. I hate that name so bad. You guys don't understand. Stop calling me Fido. My name's not Fido. Stop calling me Fido. It's not Fido. Go, are you okay, Rover? There's a part in the story where I swear to God I thought she said roll over. But no, I think it's roll over. I'm gonna be honest, it's just terminology. It's the terminology that mostly gets me, and it's that I can't stand the name. I cannot stand that our name is Rover. That is something I can never get past. Do you wanna go to blank? I don't know what that is. Hey, woobly doobly spooples is incredibly important to the lore. Yeah. Please don't don't start with that voice again. I'm sorry, Charles. As you can see, I do a very good yang. What do you think, so chat named Rover now? Aloha, go to the corner and put on this dog collar while you're at it. We left a water bowl for you there. Also, how you doing? Hey, happy Friday. Luckily, the bowl already came printed with the name Rover, because that's not really hard to find, is it? Oh, shut up, Yuki. Shut up. The answer is yes, or shut up. There's a good Rame too. She just needs the breathing. Putting the cone of shame. We're gonna put the cone of shame on you, Rover. How dare you? You don't do that here. You do that outside. Can't. Rover. I'd rather be called the Wanderer. I'd rather be called the Mysterious Stranger. I'd rather be called Big Balls McGee. Anything other than Rover. Wolfie, you ready for the cone? No! I don't want the cone. Not again. I think to have graduated from the cone by now. No! My name's not Rover. What about Pathfinder? Pathfinder is better too. Anything is better than Rover. If you like to be called Rover, I think you have other interests that might need to be explored. It might be related. To be fair, MC's the best looking MC. Oh, no. Obviously they look good. But it's ruined when you call it Rover. What about Eggs Benedict? I would love that. That means you're talking about my favorite breakfast food. And not puppy. I love puppies. I was gonna say, if they called us Mittens, at least I would find amusement out of it, but not Rover. Not Rover. I can't. Not just... Come where, Rover? Oh my god. Anyway, that's my one thing I actually really hate. Everything else is so far generally fine. I really like the gameplay. The gameplay is really fun. I vibes with it. I super vibes with it. I like it. I knew I wouldn't have a problem with the gameplay. The only one weird thing is that the Pokemon you capture are also your clothes. That's something I had to, like, kind of adjust to a little bit. I was weirded out by that. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I get it. No! I'm gonna play Wuthering Waves! You stay here! No! No! Oh no, you might stay up. Never mind. Go to sleep. It's late for you. Never mind. Have a great night, and thank you for the gift. And for the biddies as well. Thank you so much. Alright, anyway. So I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna play some ads to turn off pre-rolls. We're gonna switch to Wuthering Waves. And stream is in cap, so I don't have to go to bed at a certain time. Aw, thank you for gifting Andre the sub. Thank you. You guys have been nothing but kind today. Thank you. Anyway, I was like, hey, Friday crowd, what's up? Hey. Alright, so. Friday crowd's best crowd. Hey. Anyway, so my BRB. We're gonna switch to Wuthering Waves. Don't go nowhere, okay? See Gurgurama at my current level, right?
Most humans could have the entirety
Can't get
of
what
their
at your
fleeting
current level?
lives chronicled in but a few
Oh, you
short
can't get
lines.
that yet because
Their
you're not in
stories really
Inazuma.
make for terribly
Yeah.
dull reading.
Ah, I see. Oh wait,
Another
you got
Inazuma problem.
you got the fabled zero parse on P3? How does that work? Do I have points? Wait, what's going on? Know that you don't have to be a good one to heart here.
Yeah.
Because I am like I don't go to school here, but let's actually do. Let me attempt to draws. I can make bobbles though. We love bobbles. I love bobbles. I mean, it's hard to find someone who doesn't like bobbles. What? No way! Did you actually do that? You didn't have to do that. Thank you. He gave me $3. You had to do that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't deserve it, but thank you.
Money from the milkman, baby.
Oh my gosh, I see why they call you the milkman. I understand. Also, you're mod. You guys keep saying that over me. Oh shit! Oh shit! Gotta be scared by that. You wanna get married?
I'm a reaper. My cupcake reaper. Blown up lost like Al Qaeda.
other martial artists chimed in to say, the ominous swords were something that Mir had heard of. The story was that an iron meteorite had fallen from the sky 5 or 6 years ago. As nature's treasured it belonged to the imperial family. However, swords to fight were fed as ancient weapons used to past. It was said that the swords were You can put nothing. No, it Now imagine being a mobile. What's Bassa? That's the name of my shotgun. It says it's loads of kinds. Are you guys telling me that that wasn't blocked the entire time? I could have gone right up the stairs. Are you telling me? I just got up the stairs? It wasn't blocked? Yeah. And now we make it scone. You heard about Ma situation? Ma situation? Mama? That's right, deal with the choice of your words. I said it weird on purpose, though. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. Why in the heck is the You're gonna laugh at this. It did it again. Now, to be fair, I forgot. I said I would do it over the weekend. I'm like, oh no, it wouldn't do it to me again. Not a second time, no. It's bruh. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna have to do the same thing again, except we're gonna do a quick restart. We're gonna do a quick restart again. Because it's doing that thing where even though it acknowledges there's a problem, it's like, nah, we're gonna still say it's running. So let me try one more thing though. Maybe, let me try one more thing. It's like a last ditch, like, effort. Because there's no way, because the problem is it doesn't show up in the task manager. But it still says it's running. Like, you understand the problem, right? So we're gonna have to restart again. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Okay, never mind. It got its stuff. Good. It's probably called something else. Probably called your mom. That's how you did Twitter. All right, so it's fine. It's fine now. It's fine. Let me just. Oh, I can't believe I moved my Google thing over there. Why? Oh, Jesus Christ! I still have that tab open. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I didn't close out of that frickin' pew pew. Oh my god. Lower your volume when you go on the web event. It is loud. It scared me. Also, yes, thank you. Charge your phone. How are you doing, Julian? Hey. I am sorry. That scared the crap out of me. I hate it. I'm annoyed there's like no like volume slider for the web events. You he'll blasting his boombox at you for real. What a troll. What a troll for real. So how you doing today? Alright. So last we left off, we just spoke with Scar. And Scar so far is my favorite. I like him a lot. I like his deal. Now, this might be an alarming trend because for some reason I vibe with villains. But I can't help it. He's so charismatic. Like, look at him. He looks great. So let's confront him, I suppose. True. I mean, technically Yang Yang does. It's black and white.
What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat?
Okay, that's not the best read. He sounded better in the cutscene, but that delivery was already bad. Tell me the truth.
No. I refuse. Oh, and don't try to threaten me. You're not in a place to bargain, remember? You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
I'm attack.
Come on. No need to get so worked up. I see you're itching for a fight. But our game isn't over yet.
He said over, not rover.
Strike now and risk being crippled. And what a shame it would be to miss out on these crucial clues right in front of you. After all this effort, do you truly want to throw it all away? Oh, are you seriously going to judge me off of those rumors alone?
I just want to see what happens when I fight him.
Oh, I knew it. Gentle lambs like me are bound to suffer. Never given a chance to speak for ourselves. Well then, I suppose I'll have to be a little more ruthless with you.
I'm gonna beat you up.
And go investigate the clues in this village. Then I might show your girl some gratitude for leaving us be.
That means nothing to me. Let's fight. Throw cuffs. Come on, fisty cuffs.
Otherwise, you may have to bid her farewell forever.
That is a risk she's willing to take.
What do you say?
Shut up and fight me properly.
You never cease to amaze me. Such a burning desire for battle. How could I have the heart to decline? As you wish, then.
Fight! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Put your money where your mouth is, ho! I'm already getting one. Huh? Twisted Fate from League? Oh, I can see that.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover.
Stop
What
calling
is
me
the
that.
right path? Oh, you've found us already.
I'm gonna airplane into you like the Twin Towers.
Blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead?
Oh, I thought I dodged it. Oh, you have a gun? Oh, that's him, not me.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delight. Don't rush.
Oh.
One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
I'ma fight you. Punch you in your BDSM face. Ooh, that's a big boy.
I got your back. Counting on you. Everyone stand down.
Oh, I was gonna, where did big boy go?
Steady there.
Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't.
Huh? What? Don't you me? I know, right? I honestly thought he told me to slow down.
Do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually,
I don't even know what you're saying,
there will be
honestly.
none left to be victims or aggressors.
Oh, I thought it was. Oops. I thought I was pressing my abilities. I was not.
I was no biggie, just a scratch. Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
Bruh. Wow, they didn't actually change the interface? What do you mean they didn't change the interface? Yeah, did anyone understand what he was saying? I wasn't listening, like, at all. I was just kicking his ass and also trying to learn how to fight.
Rover? Rover!
Oh god. That's not my name. That's what I'm trying to understand too. To me, the only thing I care about is the pairing on my character. Because it's more easy to understand than their pairing.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Ooh, you almost emoted there. Oh? Ooh, I like your hair. Ooh, I like your face.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
What kind of... Is she British?
Look at you.
A very
rushing
breathy
in
British.
To protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts.
That's all
I
I've been
need
thinking.
you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But
Aww.
don't forget my sincere reminders.
I
Let
already
me know
forgot.
what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision.
I just hastily went to fight you.
In the not too distant future.
I hope you trip over a stick
They're
walking
gone.
backwards.
Should we go after them?
Nah. I'm gonna stare helplessly.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation
Teleportation.
of space. He
Teleportation.
trapped me in confignment, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here.
What
Took
kind
me
of
some
teleportation?
time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
No, tell me more about the teleportation. Is it different from teleportation? Or is it just tele? Or is it, how much tele is in the portation? Please, go on. I answer none of these, so all I'm gonna say is stop calling me Rover.
Brother.
Teleportation.
Brother.
That's what I'm saying. The pink-haired
Why are
anime
you
girl.
here, little one? I've never seen any
I don't know, it's life.
Discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
Is the ghost eye from the Lafu? Oh, wait, is it Scar?
Yes, that is a possibility.
Bruh.
Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Oh, sorry.
It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
Yep.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm checking to make sure stuff doesn't pick up on the mic. Let's go check. I suppose.
What's the matter?
Stop calling me Rover.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
I like that we talk. I do like that we talk a lot. So far, none. None are my favorite. I don't vibe with any of them.
They are unharmed. Please
Maybe
rest assured,
Encore,
as you
but none.
anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Let me see. Not even Scar?
Rover.
Nope.
Do you still have the plaque we found earlier?
I like him, but I
The one
vibe with
broken
him a
in
little,
half.
but that don't mean he's my
Yes,
favorite.
As I thought.
I guess for
just
lack of
felt
any
a
other choices, I
similar
guess Rover,
vibration from
not Rover,
that direction.
Scar, but not even,
Please follow me.
Are you talking to me right now? Huh? Oh, whoops.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
That's a sparkle on the floor. The least worst. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Even Yang Yang, she's not really bad. I'll be honest. I've watched enough dubs where I'm like, eh. I see why people definitely turn off the English and go Japanese, but I mean, it's fun to make fun of, and honestly, it's fine. I mean, annoying. Don't get me wrong, but fine. I just don't like pink-haired anime girls, and she's just a pink-haired anime girl, that's all. As opposed to water falling up.
I can't believe it. There is such a big... I can't believe...
Bruh. To be fair, yeah.
I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this?
I'd rather have Paimon tell me this.
That tree.
Because Paimon's a thug.
It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Please, save us.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
If we make her hair pink, I'll completely forgive her. Because at least she's being the stereotypical pink hair. But she's not being a stereotypical pink hair. Yeah, at least Paimon is fun to make fun of. This one, well, it's also fun to make fun of, but, like, I don't know. You know she's supposed to be taken seriously, and Paimon, not so much. Can you describe the characters? Because I don't know names yet.
Diary?
She is about as fun as listening to Oh. Today, a strange man came to our village. He said I can call him my brother, if I don't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason he felt different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, and he even said we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier, he said. He then asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he already left with a cryptic "see you next time." I told Father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? Sorry. I'm so sorry. If only I weren't so weak, I could have driven away those tacit discords. If Sissy didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return to you what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. It's been It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember. I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I've been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He ordered me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that Sissy who went missing actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished, and no one will ever understand or accept me for what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? If so, what would happen to their shattered souls trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords Father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I am trapped, like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I am not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, no date. The villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer? Is that what they call me now? Or perhaps my father too? At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me? If I must pay for the price of Kichi village, if there is a god, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one. Huh. Bro, right? So, I'm assuming that was a floaty girl, or floating monster.
That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here.
We just got here.
Head back now.
Maybe if he covered up more, maybe it wouldn't be so cold. Maybe your nips would have been trying to poke my eye out right now.
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end. My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
You're
I wish
fine.
I could say such tragedies won't happen again. But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become
I keep forgetting
someone
that's
with
what she
the
is.
strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I'm with you.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered.
Is Outsider like...
Let's go
No,
back.
it's like the police
Together.
force in an area, I think. I don't know. They threw so many terms at us, that one kind of like fell through the cracks. Okay. Oh, I can finally do my... Okay. Oh, so these are like our dailies, okay. So you're a government dog? No, she's a government dog. We're just the new guy in town that apparently has a dog name for some reason. So let me claim all this stuff. A lot of stuff to claim. What's this? Oh, cool, I suppose. Oh, I had more? Okay. I had more. Okay. Oh, yeah, event stuff. Get like daily login stuff. What? I don't know what that is. Okay. So I guess this is just the daily thing, that's fine. I don't think I can do pulls yet, but I want to see if I can do pulls. At least they make my brain tingly. I want to get a weapon though, for a 4-star catalyst weapon. That's literally all I want. Okay. Oh, they finally got their website up live. That's neat. Get rid of the little reds. Oh. Oh, cool. I got one of these, I suppose. Neat. Alright, let's see if we can do any pulls. Also, I don't like how every time we get something new in our bag, it just, like, annoyingly puts this little dot on us. Oops. No, this is the one. I know, right? I'm pretty cool. Don't get too jealous now. I guess I can't. I'm 1,000 away. Oh well, that's fine. Alright. Head to the theater. Okay. Let's go to the theater then, I suppose. Just making sure the noises don't get caught in the mic as well. Alright. I do like I'm gonna be honest, Genshin already has this in the form of the Inazuma electric things. Except you have to, like, activate, like, some electro thing to get it, but I like it that we have it. Huh? I didn't choose Encore. The game gave me her. This is the one I chose. Because, I liked her because she looked like Nahida, and also she was a healer. And there's no way I'm using that Ron May lady as my healer. She was very annoying. I hated the Academy so much. I want nothing to do with her. Oh, I chose her again because I just want her Eidolon if I pull for it. There's no one else I vibe with, I'll be honest. And that one lady, that one monk Chinese lady, I don't know what she is. This one, she already annoyed me in the story. I said no. And she's like, I'm gonna join you. I said no. No, you don't know what consent is, and you're gonna get canceled. I expressly wanted to say no and leave her ass in the city. She added nothing for me to the story. She was an extra tag along that found someone and then left. I was more annoyed that when I tell her no, they didn't, at least, I know she's supposed to come with us, but at least have her try to, like, beg and be like, please, 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 I'm begging you. And then I'll go, okay, fine. Like, make me feel bad. She didn't try any of that. She skipped straight to, nope, I'm gonna lie to the guards and say I'm going with you. Even though I said no. So this is a woman that doesn't know what no means. Her master, who she talks about all the time, didn't teach her about consent, and that's a problem. She's gonna get herself in trouble. In certain areas.
They say you have claws.
I'm Ophelia, jail in the castle. Someone say,
you can tear those monsters into
Aw, I love these NPC kids. They're so cute.
Wanna take a look?
That's a boy? I did not expect that voice to come out of that one. Ophi wants consentless women to beg? Yes. Because if you're gonna have the gonads to force yourself upon me, you gotta have the gonads to beg in public. If you have gonads for one and not the other, then clearly you're weak. And also you suck. There's this girl called Frlurlurlur, one of the most common Russian second name. Maybe there's some... that would be cool if there was a post-apocalyptic Russia. I would be all for it. I swear I've seen this exact character somewhere else. I think his name's Gamer. Ophelia, what's all of us to be fanboys? No! I did not say that. That's something that you just self-reported. So, everyone over there, that one wants femboys everywhere.
Yes,
I expected that to be a girl.
Okay then.
Not a
Here you go.
Not a boy girl.
Candies!
Aww.
Try some. I hope these candies can make up for not showing you my impressive claws.
Buzzing, Tatara.
He's not scary at all. Thank you, Ling Yang.
You're welcome. Do come by to see our lion dance show tomorrow.
I will.
He has pretty eyes.
See you soon.
Aw, I like that he's good with the the kids.
You smell unfamiliar, yet so powerful.
Okay.
And so pure.
Here's something I've weirdly learned, and I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest, me playing this game has made my algorithm think I want a lot of information about this game. A lot of people hate this character. Why? Like, a lot of people cannot stand Lang Yang, or however you say his name, the tiger boy. Why do people hate him so? Because there is like he is like the Yan Qing of this game. And I need like a scientific analysis. Kowalski report. It has something to do. Oh, he's bugged. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is it bad? Oh no, he just looks like a kid from a show I've seen. Okay, how you can write an analysis. Give me a sec. Alright. Yes. I need analysis that is spoiler free, please. Because I heard some people hate him because I've heard a lot of reasons why people hate him. Well, no, mostly just they just say they hate him but never say why. I think one person mentioned story, but they vaguely just say story. I don't know how you even handle these names. For me, it's like WWE Lisa. Oh, no. I've been calling that one girl who's clearly Amber. I don't even say Wuthering Waves Amber. I just call her Amber. I know her name's like Cheeksy or something like that. No, you're Amber now. Because he's the 5-star no one wants to pull, but including me that I got. That could be another. Where's Paima? Here, read. He's decently strong, though. We're gonna get the report from Aloha. Anyway, continuing with the story. Do I smell funny? Don't talk about my smells.
You must be that famous rover.
That's not my name. Don't call me that.
Hiya. I've heard a lot about you, and now I finally get to meet you in person.
Your new name's Yanqing.
You can call me Ling Yang. Glad to make your acquaintance. Fare thee well, blessings swell.
There's a choice for me to not shake his hand. Oh my god, I am very salty right now. I keep on being called Rover, and I keep on having words thrown at me, and I kind of want to take it out on him. I fought Scar. I didn't want to bother with his bumbo jumbo gleebly go to the bleebly G engine because the moon energy needs to be recharged for the sector festival. I don't want it. Oh, Malign. Oh my god. That's so mean. So mean. In the CN and Japan Asia servers, there was a bug where the beginner banner had an wrong odd, and the chance to get Lang Yang was tenfold increased. Oh. But yeah, he's definitely giving Yanqing vibes from this. The Paliers that posted about it made fun of it, and then no one wanted him anymore. Many requested a refund. Oh, so it wasn't the gameplay. The actual banner was bugged? Oh. Well, someone said earlier he's good. It's not that he's bad, it's that when people want somebody else, and for some reason there's a weird glitch that hires this character being put in the game, that already... I'm not gonna reach out my... I'm gonna be... You keep calling me Rover, I'm not gonna respond. I guess some people wanted boobs. True. So no, I'm not reaching out my hand. No. No.
So even you are scared of me too.
That is not my scared
Anyway,
face. That is my cranky
welcome to the
face.
city of Jinzhou.
For real, does this... Be honest, is this the face of someone that's scared? I'm gonna be honest, if someone is giving you this face, so let's zoom and enhance, shall we? Is this the face of fear to you? This is not fear. This is, I do not want to see you any longer. This is the same I mean, there's a lot of gestures they do in Genshin. And, I honestly call it the Jinzhou. I call it the Jinzhou or the Luofu. It's literally like the same thing. But yeah, no, this isn't fear. This is not fear. This is, I am disgusted. Not disgusted. I am mildly annoyed. I'm not afraid of you, little Shota boy.
Our troupe is doing a big lion dancing show tomorrow evening, and I'm now doing some advertising.
Oh, your troupe?
Yeah, the Lion Dance Troupe. We do cool lion dancing shows for parades. Oh, and lion dancing is a traditional thing in Jinzhou. We've got lots of activities in Jinzhou.
I do love his
show
ears,
you.
I'll give you that. I love them.
Oh. Oops. Sorry. I guess I'm a bit hungry after rehearsing for a whole day.
I honestly thought he peed on my shoe.
Speaking of that, I should treat you to dinner.
Huh?
Let's talk over food.
Ooh,
That'll be fun.
Never mind, I'm gonna shake your hand. Free food? Okay, you won me over and you're the best character, and honestly, they should quadruple your drop rates. But what do you want from me, though? Why are you giving me food? What do you want from me?
Nothing. Please believe me. I'm just trying to treat you to a meal, since you're our super important guest and all.
How do you know
see
that?
How we roll with our guests soon enough.
How do you know that? That's not something that is
But
commonly
right now,
known.
I still have some other things to finish. I've been getting a ton of requests for private lion dances lately, and some happen to overlap with our big show tomorrow. And you know how important lion dancing is to the folks here in Jinzhou. Can't just turn them down.
Private dances?
So, I had an idea.
Are they
Why
on a
not
particular
combine
island?
all these personal requests into the grand performance. That
Interesting.
way, everyone's happy. We can even customize the performances to cater to each client's needs.
Mm-hmm.
But first, gotta figure out exactly what our clients want.
Mm-hmm.
Rover, wanna come with me?
I am
We
not
can go
gonna
visit
be
my
one of your
clients
whores.
On our way to grab food.
Oh.
I'll show you around and introduce you to our local customs firsthand. It'll
Okay.
be way cooler than just hearing about it from others.
Okay, I'll
What do
vibe
you
with that.
say?
Okay. Since it's your treat. Remember, I'm an expensive date. I spent all the money in Fireflies.
Let's go!
Aw, I like that tail. It's cute. But yeah, I spent all the money at Fireflies Day, and apparently a lot of people didn't, and I'm one of the few people who
let me
did.
think.
So I feel quite special
My first
that I know
client's
I'm worth
nearby.
it, and you guys
You
are
might have
cheap
seen them
dates.
before. Just cross the bridge, keep going, and we're there.
I'm gonna order all the extra sauces at a premium, and you guys are gonna take it. You guys are gonna take me ordering extra sauces that cost 75 cents each. I don't need them, but I'm sure gonna have them. Yeah, it gets more fun to eat food than hear about it, true. You can get him on the Select banner. Nah. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm fine. I took the cheap stuff, bought her the whole cart of food in the side store. Nah, I spent all that money.
Fivefold blessings grace your door. Good luck and fortune evermore.
Aw, the lucky greetings. You're from the Lion Dance Troupe, I bet. Nice to meet you. Are you here for my grandpa's birthday party?
Are
I
we?
thought our reservation was tomorrow. Did you maybe mix up the time?
Here's the thing. People from City Hall already booked a lion dance show on the same day for soldiers leaving on an expedition.
I see.
But
Screw
maybe
you,
we can combine
growing
your
old grandpa.
celebrations with this existing show.
Because you can treat her
grandpa
instead.
was a soldier too.
Oh,
He'd be so
I'd have
happy
no
if you
idea.
could
She
do
went
that for
broke.
him.
She should have brought my money.
Nice. Just double checking
For
again.
herself.
It will be your grandfather's 60th birthday, right?
Correct.
Well,
all right. I'll keep that in mind.
Tough, dying grandpa.
Then I'll do 6 spins in a row as part of the celebration, which symbolize the 6 decades your grandpa has lived through.
What?
Means I'll dance around our birthday star on the poles.
What?
It's a special birthday celebration dance.
It's a pole. Wait a minute. You're gonna do a special pole dance for grandpa? I stan. You know what? Get it, grandpa. Give him a show.
1 spin for a decade past, health and vigor forever last.
Thank you so much.
I don't care
I'm
how
sure
many
Grandpa will be
rhymes you
happy
put
to
on
hear
it.
that.
You are a stripper. A cultural stripper. I'm sorry.
Now, on to the next client.
Poles.
I remember it's a young couple.
Alright. This way, poles. I gotta see this dance. I am intrigued.
Blissful union, endless delight. Love eternal in thee a light.
Oh my! Look who's here! Come here, Ling Yang. We're getting the wedding candies ready. Here's one for you. And this one here.
Woo! Thank you!
Thank you for the candies. Actually, I'm here for that lion dance request you made. City Hall already booked a show for soldiers on the same day, so...
Really? So you won't be able to perform for us? We were both born and raised in Huanglong, so we've been super looking forward to the lion dance officiant ceremony during our wedding.
What's special about the ceremony?
It's an interactive wedding ceremony.
What?
The bride and groom stand on either side of the lion dance performer. When the lion head opens its mouth, they put their hands inside and it bites down. It's called settlement. It symbolizes an unbreakable bond. I know this wedding means everything to you, and I don't want you to have any regrets. Your love is rock solid, and I can see that. The lion dance officiant ceremony would just be the cherry on top of your unbreakable bond. How about you two exchanging tokens when the lion head reaches the top during tomorrow's performance? It'll be a lively atmosphere with drums, gongs, and firecrackers bursting in celebration. Even though it's not exactly the thing you wanted, isn't it still a unique way to exchange vows in front of your
I don't know,
loved
the NPCs
ones?
are precious.
And
I
it
love the NPCs.
symbolizes
They put way too much work
to
into
the
these
world's
NPCs, and I love
end,
it.
your hearts aligned. To the sky's edge, your fates entwined.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh my god, she's wearing glasses? She's so cute!
My partner's a soldier in training, headed to defend our borders soon. The lion dance show for departing soldiers must mean a lot to him. Zhang, what do you say?
Sure. I'm happy to go along with whatever you want.
Okay. We'll need some more time to think it through.
No problem.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
wait to hear
taken.
from you.
Sorry. Married woman. Or soon to be married. A fiance.
All right. Just one more client to go. He's at the place where we'll be eating our dinner. Ugh, my stomach's rumbling again.
I'll be honest, I am
Wait
also a
for a
little bit
big
hungry,
feast.
but I don't know if the food's ready. That's fine. Alright.
Here we are. This is the place. Hey, mister.
I hope the food isn't
Lion
rendered
peppers
too
on
well
the
because
beam,
I'm gonna get
may
hungry.
Your profits always stream.
Oh, hi. Isn't that the Lin Yang boy? What brought you here? My
I love his
lion dance
accent.
request. I heard you were getting a ton of requests. I hope you can still fit mine in.
No, I love his
I've got the lion
accent.
pepper and everything. Just waiting for you to put on the lion head and chow down at my store opening.
I hope so. If there's not, I'm gonna need to grab food.
Sir, there's something
Which is
I need
fine.
to
It's
tell
just
you.
mostly watching anime movies.
Yeah, I heard. My thing conflicts with the performance you're doing for the soldiers, right? Will you have to cancel?
Exactly. So I was thinking we could incorporate some lion pepper elements into the show to make up for it.
Nah, no need to worry about my little shop, boyo. Just focus on your big performance.
I love the MP. Why are the NPCs so good?
Oh, and you must be...
I love the. Call me Reinfart. Don't call me Rover.
Looks like Lin Yang has made a new friend. Here, try this while you're here. A new snack I just
I
came
might
up
genuinely get some food. Because they keep talking about food, it's making me hungry. And all I had was a salad earlier. I should have eaten heavy today.
Go on, Rover. Dinner's on
How
me.
you doing, longest
Mr.
eight?
Shunchai is a great chef.
Hey,
To really
you're my friend
get to
now.
know a city, start with the food.
Based, valid, correct, red-pilled.
Yum, yum! Hey, sir, can we share this snack with the audience during our evening show? No snacks, no show. Let me do something for you. Anything to help you attract more customers.
Stop talking about
Oh,
food.
my. That'll be my great honor.
I love his accent. I can't.
But
What's the matter?
have you heard? There's a monster appeared in the wild recently. One they call the Jingle Beast.
The Jingle Beast?
Yeah, somehow the nickname sounds cute even.
It does.
But you know what? It does all the terrible stuff you can think of. When hunting, it makes these
Returning stuff without a
jingling
receipt.
sounds. They say its tusks are over half a meter long and its claws shred prey with ease.
No, that's clearly British, but like heavy British, like whatchamacallit. Interesting. He sounds Cockney, and I
No,
love it.
That's not
Thank you,
true.
Hydrate.
The Jingle Beast doesn't look like that.
Why are you so offended? Is it your girlfriend or something?
It's a friend of mine.
Ah, finger in the hole type deal. Got it.
Wow. Actually, I need this one ingredient for my new snack, but the Jingle Beast has been messing things up. Can't find good meat anywhere right now.
Do you have any other ways to
Well, there's only one place left to get it.
It cut itself
and it's
off.
run
I didn't
by
do
this
that.
exile group called the Savages.
Friendly.
Apparently, they're in cahoots with the Jingle Beast. And that's how they still have meat for sale.
Cahoots.
But it's crazy expensive. 5 times the usual price. It's insane.
Little boy's voice is too boy for me to like him. I will beat him and let the
I'm
wolves
just
out.
a small shop.
For me, it's fine.
How am I
It's
supposed
just
to afford
a little
that?
weird, but I acclimate quickly.
So, I can't make a lot of these snacks for you to hand out yet.
Well, what are you gonna do about your girlfriend running amok everywhere?
Me? Oh, I'm fine.
Keep your hoe in check. Otherwise, she's gonna period blood all over the
Suddenly
place.
struck me that there was another request to deal with. It should be right next to the tea house, not far away. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. Sorry, Rover. I'll be back soon.
That is not my name. I stare in disbelief because I can't believe he called me that. Rover.
Oh, that's typical Lin Yang.
Well, that was sudden.
You'll get used to him soon. He's spontaneous, always doing whatever pops into his head in the moment.
Ooh, I vibe.
He just loves helping people. You'll
Aw.
often see him sprinting around the alleys, lending a hand wherever needed. He's quick and strong. Nothing seems to faze him. He's
Aw.
been such a blessing.
Yeah, you're
to
not
us.
allowed to call me
We do
that.
feel bad when he injures himself accidentally, though. He brushes it off and tells us not to fret. But even though he says not to worry, we still do. Rover, can you go check on him?
Aw,
Whatever
man.
you order at my place will be on the house.
I'm finishing my food
Of
first.
course, take your time.
He ain't having me rush.
The tea house Ling Yang mentioned is in the residential area, just past
Oh, that's
the
her
square.
name.
Keep walking and you'll find it.
Oh wait, no. I'm already confusing the names. I'll be honest. What's the name of that girl? The monk Chinese girl? I mean, there's a lot of Chinese people here, so I guess I should be specific. The monk girl, what's her name? Oh, whoops. Jian Xin? That one. I thought she was talking about another tea house. And that was the tea house she talked about the NPCs. Which, by the way, can I, like, give an award to, like, the people who voiced those NPCs? the three ones that were dismantling that beacon. They overacted, and they were just, like, supposed to be henchmen 1, 2, and 3, but they, like, put in the effort, and I really appreciate it. Like, the budget on the NPCs are literally wild, and, like, I got more emotion from, like, the NPCs run the show, and I kind of like it. I really like it. Again, it's effort where I don't expect it, but it's appreciated. So maybe on Chinese, it's like flower, wind, or sky. Yeah, something like that, I'm sure. A shame someone eavesdropped and learned the bedroom name, Rover, and decided to call you that. That's not even a bedroom name. Jan Jin. I gotta look at it and read it. Jan Jin. Jan Jin. This one's easy. Ling Yang is easy. Encore, easy. Jan Jen. I don't know why I like suddenly get like the tism. I don't know why I get extra downy when I say that, but Jan Jin. Okay. I gotta see her more and hear from her more to commit it, because if she only comes in once just to like thrust herself upon my presence and then leave, then I'm not gonna remember. I don't know who that is. So the answer is I don't know. Now, I'm gonna BRB. I actually want to get food, because I'm actually really hungry. Whip Girl, she was in the ads. I still don't know who. I don't watch the ads. But anyway, so I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna get myself some food. I'm actually hungry. So, normally I don't eat on stream, but I should probably eat like something heavy like pasta so it lasts me a while, because I can't eat a salad on Fridays. Because if I eat a salad, because usually I go for a long while on Fridays, and I don't eat till like after. So I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna play some ads, turn off pre-rolls while I get myself some food. And don't worry, I'm only gonna eat like when we're watching like the anime movies, pretty much. So BRB. While I get some food. You guys should also, if you haven't eaten yet, taking a chance to eat. Get a stretch, go pee-pee. We're gonna continue this. Just BRB, okay?
Well, I think I know why the divorce happened. Because Gojujo was stupid enough to say yes to begin with. I cheated on him. Dang! Alright. Oh, look at how shiny. 21. I'll go back to the Flower Sansa shirt. Now they know how to do it. Like, now they know how to do it. I don't know.
Talk with the bounce. Okay, I'll talk with the bounce. All right. Am I a real VTuber father? Am I gonna finally get your love if I bounce enough? If I bounce enough and get your little ADHD brains going, will you sub? If I do this, will I get more subs? I keep on losing track. The more movement is good. 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 I can get more. This is what happens when you move it. How much is the Shiba Inu? Probably like what is it, $25? Imagine going outside. I know, right? You know what? Fair. That's a very valid question. That's a very valid question. Oh my god! Clouds! Oh my gosh. I'm literally playing with clouds. The slime is chill. What's chill? Well, I am not very chill. I had to do that the most. Drawing swastikas and stuff. Now have a censor up that quickly cover it. Like bruh. I don't like people are like, oh, that's weird. And people tell people no. I don't want that vibe down. At the end of the day, Gardic phone viewers are still amazing. And I'm not gonna let a few bad eggs with consistent bad eggs. Blindly should got it! Fire on all the locals. Got it. Honestly, if I would not be the amazing smart American I am, I do it sometimes. Not always, but it's not. So it's okay. And today I learned that going forward doesn't mean going back on the clock. It means going forward. And maybe I shouldn't listen to the farmer that knows what it actually means, because the whole daylight savings is for him. Not for me though. I don't care.
Yeah, I tried to save you, which was also stupid.
False tracking AI. Those are just called my. Yeah. I was gonna make a joke, but I just realized that's. Let's just say I'm. Oh, I'm just. I don't care. Church Club! But not like that! Not like that though! I got fucked up badly is what it means. So they thought you were throwing or something? I can't carry any more Wicked Well! God, you're just a head on legs! I'm a stupid caca. Look at me, girl. My body. Oh, I forgot it in the station. Clearly. Let me save that. Head and legs, head and legs. Shut up. Banned. Your ass is banned. Your ass banned. This is just playing cute. Playing cute. I like this. I like this. Anyway, alright, let me get into it. La la. La la. Alright. Bruh, I love today. Even though I hate the party downstairs, they have some good food. They got like steaks, like grilled outside steaks, and hot dogs, and mac and cheese, and like all kinds of like really good barbecue food, which is generally my favorite. So, I am happy right now. I am very happy because I was waiting for these hot dogs to be cooked all week and they kept on being pushed off and pushed off. And I finally have the hot dogs. They're Nathan hot dogs too. So you know, for those who don't know, that is a brand that is really good. Really good. I'm starving. And I'm gonna eat good. Hey! Anime movies. I'm hanging with you guys. I smell like steak. I got steak. I got like a little steak. 2 hot dogs, which are giant, so like I wanna be good for the rest until tomorrow. I wanna gorge myself right now and some mac and cheese. And I got me a Coke, which I was afraid that I had to get a cup for with ice, but yeah. Alright, come on, anime movies. I wanna eat. I wanna eat.
Sorry, but I'm not the one you're looking for. I never made any lion dancing requests.
Yeah, move along, stripper boy.
Rover, what brought you here?
My feet. You didn't pay enough for the meal.
What? Oh no! How much money did it cost you? I'll pay you back.
Mm-mm. Man, I can't take it serious. Okay.
I was really freaked out for a moment. If anyone finds out I
wanted
let
to
the
get free
guests
money.
pay, I'll be shamed in Jinzhou.
I was hoping he gave me free money.
I received a strange request from the Bay family. It didn't mention any specific requirements. Could it be your parents?
No, it can't be. Now, if there's nothing else, please excuse me.
Please, one moment. Bei-shi, do you have an older brother?
How did you know?
The client who called me had a mature male voice. And since he said he's from the Bay family, there's only one other possibility. Bei-shi, has something happened to you? I'm Ling Yang from the Lion Dance Troupe.
From that sound
This
like
is
a lot
Rover.
happened to her.
You can trust us.
It's about my brother, Beiji. It's been a week now, and he still hasn't come back home.
A week ago? That's when I received this request. Was he acting strange the last time you saw him?
My brother and I stopped talking to each other a while back, after a big fight. I don't even know when he last left our house. But he still sends me packages from time to time. It's been a bunch of strange stuff.
This package has old angelica flowers. They don't smell good anymore.
He's just staring at
And
these flowers,
meats,
judging them.
They're almost bad, even though they're refrigerated. Anything else he told you?
He mentioned hanging out with people from the Savages in one of his letters.
Uh-oh. Well then. She ain't gonna tell the police, huh?
I didn't tell anyone because I was worried my brother would get in trouble if I reported it to the police.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the Savages seem shady. And there's talk of the
I
Jingle
want
Beast being
glasses.
connected to them. But the return addresses on these packages are all different. How are we supposed to find him?
Aw, scratching his ear. That's actually cute.
I see. Rover, you're so clever.
That's not my name.
Bei-shi, leave it to me. I'll help you find your brother.
Can I go with you?
Who are you?
I get it, Bei-shi. You really want to find your brother.
Yeah, tell her
it's
no, but in
dangerous
flower
out
speak,
there with
Roy.
the TD outbreaks happening more frequently. I can't guarantee your safety if we run into a spreading tacit field.
I I can handle it. I used to be a member of the Pioneer Association, too. Us pioneers never back down from a challenge.
Watch his line.
But
If you insist. Okay, but we'll need to ask Rover about it.
No.
He's a strong resonator. With him, we'll be safer on our journey. To be honest, I don't want to drag my friend into this.
You caught me mid-chew.
But this is an emergency, and Beishi wants to tag along, so I'm asking a favor of you.
Rover, I know it's a big ask.
Not my name.
But please help me.
I'll help you, but you're staying here.
Amazing! Thank you, Rover. The guy who brings my packages is always the same dude, and I know where he works from.
The same dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get this dealt with. Rover, are you ready?
I hope you're having a good day, Vortexer, and everyone else in chat as well. Time to play a game! I'm eating! No! I signed up for anime movies. I still have mac and cheese and hot dogs. Okay. Damn.
It should be around here.
One time I want them to yap.
Wait. There's someone calling for help.
Yeah, it's a mac and cheese. It's begging to be
Over
eaten.
there. The Who Chiefs are attacking someone.
Bask in the sunlight. Counting on you. Attack is the best defense.
Did I win? Alright.
Thank you. You saved my life.
I love his hat.
Are you alright?
He's more than alright. Look at his hat.
Thanks for asking.
I wish I was well hatted.
I could have run away, but then the packages wouldn't reach their recipients.
Commendable.
Of course. We promise, we deliver. That's our slogan at Lalo Logistics.
We're searching for a missing person who used your service. Can you help us?
Okay, rah-rah, but man
You just
and
saved
panda.
my life. I'll tell you everything I can remember. I'm sorry, but this doesn't ring any bell.
But we just checked the package tracker, and it said you were the delivery man.
Maybe it was a mistake?
Or maybe you're not the real delivery man.
Well, we still have another question.
The Savages, yeah, sounds familiar. Do you know the Tingle Beast? That monster everyone's been talking about recently?
No, go on.
You mean the Jingle Beast, right?
Yeah, whatever. That dangerous man-eating thing. It said that they know how to communicate with that ferocious beast.
Oh.
So people have been paying them to talk the Jingle Beast out of attacking humans. That's all I know, sir.
Thank you, but I've got one last question.
Make it long enough for me. I can put my ketchup
Do
and
you
mustard
know where
on
we
this.
can find the Savages or the Jingle Beast?
It's not on my hot dogs, but I'll keep
Sorry, but
looking.
we have our rules to follow. I cannot divulge details of our clients, but I heard the Jingle Beast is often found roaming in a campsite.
I'll leverage
It's
this mustard
somewhere
over my
near a
hot dog,
broken
though. Get
tree
on it.
On that mountainside. Well, those working on the guard tower can often spot it, too.
I see. Thank you for answering my questions.
Sir, may I remind you? That thing is very dangerous. It's ferocious beyond your wildest
I'll protect
imagination.
you, hot dog.
Please be careful.
And
there may be more than one of them.